Welcome back, friends and fictional folk, to You Can Certainly Fry, the show where I tell you how to butcher and eat your favorite tabletop RPG monsters. Do I still need to do this disclaimer that we're discussing bestial dragons and not sapient ones? Let me know in the comments. Regardless, silver dragon meat, similar to white dragon meat, has a sharp, cold, minty flavor to it due to the environments in which they manifest. In this case, snowy mountains. But it is thanks to these snow-capped peaks that the meat also has a natural saltiness drawn from the salt in the rocks of those peaks. This environment also requires silver dragons to have a larger layer of body fat to help give them their cold immunity, which means that, again, like white dragons, the cooking method known on Earth as confit is your best option. Since you may not remember this method from the white dragon video, I shall explain. First, as with all dragons, you'll want to separate the head and the arcane gem at the back of the throat from the rest of the body, the gem in this case being an ice sapphire. Next, since this is a metallic dragon and thus has two breath weapons, you'll want to remove the bladder holding the paralyzing gas from its body, and keep it in a safe environment where it can't accidentally rupture. Then you want to cure the meat for at least 24 hours with a pepper and allium cure made with shallots, onions, garlic, parsley, and thyme, or your world's equivalents. Normally this curing would also include salt, but due to the already high salt content of silver dragon meat, I'd recommend foregoing any extra unless you want to. You'll then cook the meat gently, submerged in its own fat, in a low oven until completely tender. Cooked in this way, the meat has a great vegetative sweetness and a hint of mint that makes it a unique dining experience. Don't worry if mint isn't quite to your taste. I too can get overwhelmed by minty flavors, but in silver dragon meat it is subtle enough that it adds just a slight zing to the dish.